3. So clearly there's a bit of a difference, pretty much double the times better. But we'll have to see. And the map 1 is going to be very critical here for Davenport if they want to keep themselves alive in this best of 3, because Vertigo is going to be that last determination, and both these teams, it's a little lackluster to say the least.
Well, a 5-game losing streak on an overpass for Davenport, a 4-game losing streak on Vertigo for Davenport. Doesn't exactly bode well for maps 2 and 3, but Inferno is their pick, and it is map number 1 here between Davenport University and Mythic. And Davenport will get to start on the CT side, interestingly enough. Mythic opting for the T side start. And Pug's already going to take quite a bit of damage out towards Halls. He goes aggressive, and we'll just have to fall away with that USP whiteout in hand. And Mythic are waiting for aggression from Davenport, which they seem content to just hold and wait. And we'll see which team's going to make the first play. But it has to be Mythic, theoretically, because they're the ones who actually have to go to a site.
Yeah, they're the ones that are on the aggression, right? They got to make a play. They got to do something big, but does look like they will group up here towards middle. Got a little bit of that utility available here for Freakazoid. I mean, he's holding the flash and the smoke. But it is going to be a 4-1 split. Bomb going to be dropped in the back of mid. Or back of mid, yeah, my apologies. And then you can even see Davenport. They're actually leaning just 2 players on the big pit setup. So they put a little bit more of that lean on that B side. But look at Mythic now. Oh my god! That's a way to start this thing off.
That's a good start for CoJo, but Yuz is going to chase Switcher back in towards the pergola. He's sitting on the railing, swings out for one, drops the second, dropping off the rail. And he's heard Freak trying to come in on the flank behind as well, stuck in CT spawn. Flom is trying to come up banana, but he's also stuck in a rock in a hard place. It's a 5v2 in the favor of Davenport. Presumably going to be a 5v1 here very quickly, unless Freak and Flom are able to really get this one back. And the time is also becoming an enemy very quickly of the Mythic side. Switcher still holding around towards CT. CoJo and company flanking in on Flom, who's pushing up on Speedway, up on site. Switcher's found Freak for his 3rd of the round, and Korn will gobble up Flom. A flawless pistol round for Davenport. And Mythic were banking on some aggression to come through from the collegiate side, which never came, and that put them behind the 8 ball from the start.
What a beautiful pistol round that we saw from Davenport. I mean, honestly, they just won those fights, and with really not that much contention that happened for Mythic. I mean, I like the idea from Mythic trying to split things off, crossing into CT spawn through Arch, try to maybe just pinch the B site. I mean, they were going into a bit of a stack, but I mean, those peaks, they just went for the one-on-ones, and they just weren't able to find any capitalization at all, but no force up except for the pistols now for Mythic, and even look at this, Davenport, they're getting aggressive. Pug's already pushed all the way in the back of Banana. So now Mythic, they're getting kind of their backs on the boards already.
Yeah, I mean, they're going for the economically conservative way. They're going for just the minor investments, going to get AKs and Galils in the next round. So I do like that call from them, getting guns up in round number 3. Davenport are decently prepared for that with the 2 M4s, but the 3 MP9s do pose a bit of a problem when we move forward. Now, if Mythic are able to get a couple of kills here, then Davenport get into an awkward spot when the guns come out for Mythic next round. But again, Mythic also could go for a half buy in round 3 and go for a full buy round 4.
Yeah, they could.
It would be a really weird decision to do that, but it is possible.
This is dangerous. Oh, and I was just thinking this is a dangerous play, even Pug by himself, but Spek's able to help it out at least with a trade. Good flash to just kind of slow down this aggression, but now the rotates are coming in. But this is the thing, though. We were just at about 40 seconds on this round. I mean, Mythic, they don't have to commit to it. And you can already see now they're going to group up towards middle, change up the plan, and Davenport have now put a 2-and-2 setup into this. They have the MP9 ready to go. No more utility available. No armor, so, I mean, the aim punch is going to be absolutely real. Ooh,
oh, no.
Wide swing, so unnecessary. It's all down to Swisher.
It's a big issue for Davenport to lose 2 players. Freak's going to throw the M4 away to Cubby just to make sure that doesn't even get recovered. Surely they know where it is. And yeah, they do. CoJo's found it. But losing 2 players for Davenport is way too much considering it was 2 P250s and Glocks. Playing aggressive and isolated angles against the pistol rush is never a good idea. And we get to see why. Pug down on Banana in mailbox, and then Korn just swinging at arches. Doesn't need to take that fight, can just take some taps, narrow peek it, and then fall away back towards side. Has cover from the pit player. Prioritize economy, prioritize staying alive here. It's now Mythic. Have Davenport a little broker coming to this first gun round.
Oh, beautiful shot coming in from Yuz. That's huge. And now Spek gets taken down. Getting a little bit too aggressive down the apartments. I don't mind this change of pace here from Davenport. I mean, they're just trying to catch them off guard maybe a little bit. But they get punished for it. Now this is where the experience from Mythic should be able to kick in. Now switching things back up. They have that banana control and already aggression happening in from Freakazoid. He's just inside the cubby. A good molly to be placed in the car. Oh, look at this pug. He's just going to swing. Oh, but Freak's right there waiting for him. And there's Freakazoid. He's able to find 2 kills now. And they've opened this site up so easily. And now it's got to be a save for Davin.
Yeah, the Panthers have to save here. There's no way they get back in a 2v5. Doesn't matter if they had superior firepower or not. This is a round they should be saving. And Mythic just get gifted a lot of kills in the open. Dry Peaks coming in to open things up, and then Freak entering in, as he is prone to do. That is his role, and has been for a long time now. He takes down the Davenport players very, very easily. Oh, CoJo will stay alive, but takes a lot of damage. He'll probably get traded out here. Yep, there's Freak for the trade. Avenges his brother. And Switcher now trying to stay alive, keep that flawless no death count up. He hasn't been hunted. And he might be able to get out of this one alive. And yeah, it looks like he will. But when you look at the economic state over for Davenport, it's not pretty. They're going to buy up here. They have the M4 saved. Spek can buy up as well. Pug can get a FAMAS. And it's going to be double ego territory anyways for the CT side. Never mind. They're on first round loss bonus.
Oh, yeah, they are. This this is going to be interesting, though. I mean, with the M4 Switcher, I mean, no utility. I mean, they got a smoke and a flash. This is where they might have to try something, you know, a little bit more unorthodox. They have to go for something to catch Mythic off guard, pick up a gun. They only have the armor on the one player, though. Oh, CoJo, he misses that opportunity. Get some good information, though. Uh-oh. Yeah, a little bit too close to the flames there.
I like this bracket's problem. It's exactly what needs to happen against the pistols. You just bulk it out. A little more utility could have been used there. Cord's able to pick up a free kill, but Switcher's going to stay on B, save the M4. And it'll probably be another half buy from Davenport in the next round, as they shouldn't have enough money for a full, as loss bonus will only be 1,900. So, I guess Corn will be... it could buy up.
Could.
Spek can drop and hop over to CoJo. Especially if Switcher's able to save. I want to see CoJo get the op as soon as possible, though, for Davenport.
We need to see that op getting into the rotation now.
Yeah, he's a critical point of the defense.
Oh, he is. And I mean, right now, we need to see that Switcher can stay alive as long as possible. Yeah, no, that's not going to happen. And there we go. Mythic now bringing things back to a 2-2 against Davenport. Like you said, the money situation, it's tight. This, I mean, Spek has that 6K, but...
Half it.
I mean, they could just try to half this and then really have enough for the next round, and even the next following round can really help out as well. But no. They're going in.
It's a difference of philosophies is what this really comes down to. It's a difference of economic philosophies in Counter-Strike. And they're going to rely heavily on CoJo's op to get this done. We'll spot the bomb being tossed back ramp, and there's the first kill. That's exactly why you want this guy on the op. Perfect start for Davenport. They have the boiler boost as well. Switcher on top of that, trying to knock people down. And now CoJo's going to rotate over towards the B site. So they have apps on lock. They don't need to worry about mid for a while. And Yuz and Hate are about to walk into this trap. Are they going to clear this? They're going to try, and they will succeed. I thought Switcher was on the head, but...
Oh, my. So did I. But Yuz gets this shot. Reads it like a book. A cheeky setup from Davenport. Doesn't work out, though. But back to the mid control we go. But the bomb's actually in the bottom of Banana, so... A bit of a split plan right now, making a lot of noise, trying to bring that rotation coming through here on the CT side, and it's working. Pug, look at this. You can see on the mini map. Oh, and they're just going to solo CoJo at B, yeah.
If there's one player you want to solo the site and stall for time, it's the op in this situation. He's got the choke point. He's got the angle. They only have one Molotov, which is probably going to go new box. Yeah, it's going to go new box. It's not going to bother him in dark. Oh, he misses the opportunity.
Oh, no.
They're going to push in on him now, and he's gone. He had his one chance to stall the push. He does not succeed. Yuz will finish him off. The Molotov to stop the plant, though, will actually explode in water and not prevent the plant. Pug's going to spam away. He's not going to do enough. They thought that the Molotov would have forced him to the open. Didn't work out that way. 4v3 hold, and it's going to be a save from Davenport from the looks of things. As Spek wants nothing to do with this at all, and Pug's just trying to retreat. It all came down to that fake up bracket. It all came down to the utility spam, the bodies, the noise being made up mid-A by Mythic to draw that extra rotation of Pug over. Then CoJo couldn't connect on that first opportunity. Got the good start out middle, but now look at the buy for Davenport. They're going to be able to save the... No, they're not going to be able to save the op. For a second, I thought it was down top. They're just going to have M4s. Third round loss is what, 2,400?
Yeah, I believe. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Math was kicking in. I was like, yep. But, you know, in those kind of situations, too, I mean, like we said, Pug, you know, he leaned off on that rotate. He was thinking there was going to be a, you know, a mid-pop one more time. The problem with having that opper just anchor a site like that, there's so much pressure. And CoJo, like, you saw that. Like, he was playing a tight angle in the back corner. He was trying to make the shot. As soon as he misses that, I mean, his chances of survival just go down by a substantial number. Like, it's pretty much slim to none, right? And you can just see Freakazoid just ran in there and just took him out. But either way, they're going to work around with what they can. They got the 3 M4s. They're going to work around with these pistols. CoJo actually in the full save now. It's a 3-2 setup from the CT, so they switched it up one more time. Possibly looking for the pop. The smoke is blocking the vision, but they're going to get that boost! That's phenomenal! Oh, Flom! Just eradicated and removed. Some good teamwork that comes in from Davenport.
It's a good start, exactly how you need to play this round, where you don't exactly have the best of buys. You need to take some gambles, take some cheeky plays, and make it work. Smoke's going to come in towards the A side from Mythic, as they're going to try and explode here. There's a Deagle, a USP, and an M4A1. Corn's playing with fire here, trying to move around that smoke. And Fade's at an inopportune angle or in bad time for him. He's dead.
He gets out too. That's so dangerous.
It's a good retreat, though. If he stayed in the cubby, he's almost assuredly dead. So he does secure at least a little bit longer to live.
He can pop this too if he wanted to. No, he won't. But oh, the Swisher, he's by himself. Deagle's singing. Oh, and there it is. Hits the right note, but hits another one. There we go. Running out of bullets, but it doesn't matter. He's able to make it happen. And there it is. He's going to be able to get a quad with a Deagle. Locks it down. And Davenport University bring it right back to a tie game, relying solely on the silver bullet.
Oh, man. Switcher making the Deagle sing. What a performance from Mini Pit. Not mini at all. Massive with the 4K. Just taking his time on the shots, too. Doesn't rush it. Just takes his time. Boom, boom, boom. Another one bit the dust. And Davenport are going to tie this one up at 3 apiece. Get CoJo back on the op, and he's going to go in towards alt middle, maybe get that opening kill. No, Corn's going to have to take the first fight. Good flashbang comes in from Pug, and Pug and Corn will combine for 3. The banana push is eradicated, exterminated. And Mythic, with only 2 players to stand up against 5 from Davenport, perhaps a time for the CT side to build up some economy here and grow a little bit more. And try to establish themselves in the defense. Mythic don't even look like they want to get the bomb down. They're just looking for kills.
Oh, it's not even looking like that's going to happen at all. CoJo gets that shot and he does, and now it's just down to hate on him his own right now. 1 on 5. Just looking for kills, possibly. I mean, right now, Davenport University, they can just hold the ground and they don't have to worry about anything. And the thing we see about Davenport, too, is that they have a really good trade system. The buddy system, if you want to call it that. But 45 seconds still on the clock. I mean, there is time here for Hate to look for something, but it's slim to none.
Yeah, this is... do some damage. That's all you can do at this point. The CT economy is still in its fledgling stage. You can definitely clip its wings a little bit with a couple of kills. The Switcher is demolished, and this is a good play by Coach to just back away. Does not need to stick around. Stay alive here. Don't let hate get any more. Good kill from Spek. AK upgrade to be had. And all surviving Davenport members will grab AKs. Switcher, the guy who had saved a couple of rounds ago, has cash to buy. So of all the players for Davenport to lose, he was the one who could most afford it, quite literally. And now this is the chance for Davenport to build up some economy, but Mythic are able to buy up one more time. Cooper's got the op. AK's on Flom and Hate. Freak and Yuz on Mac 10s. Bit of utility around as well. This is a dangerous round, especially... Oh!
They both miss! They both
Cooper
missed
had
it!
that yeah, they both missed the shot. They're both lucky to be alive.
Oh, that was weird. I mean, you can see both of them. It looked like the crosshairs were there.
And both of them kind of stuck for a second, like, wait, what?
Why are you here? We're
Why
doing
am I
this?
here?
Oh, look at this aggression comes in. Pug for the swing. A flash is beautiful, and there it is. Oh, nice little roar here from Pug. He's able to get himself a double. This is that teamwork we talked about from Davenport University.
Yep, that's some good explosive firepower from Pug, but a good flash from Spek to set it up too. The banana kills in the last 2 rounds from Davenport have been based off of a banana flash. One was from Pug, one was from Spek. And at the end of the day, all that matters is that the player taking the fight gets those kills. The utility usage of Davenport is something that we said in the pre-show would definitely be something that would help them be an advantage for them into this series, into this matchup. Now, CoJoMo does get caught by Yuz, who picked up the fallen off of Cooper, so a little more space gained for the T-Sato Spek. You're playing with fire, and you're dead. Burned. Don't know what he's necessarily doing, just jumping around there, but probably
Yeah, it
won't
was
be
a
doing it too much
reposition.
longer.
Yeah, it was a tough call to make. I mean, it was a reposition they were looking for. Bomb's not going to go through onto arches. Looked like Korn was there. We go. I was thinking, Korn, you're going to be close by to that bomb, right in there. The bomb's dropped, so now it's just going to be Yuz by himself. In CT spawn, 9 seconds. This is about survival. Just keep the op alive as much as possible. Good kills that came in from Yuz, though. I mean, the fact that he's able to find 2 at least like that. Again, it's just burning that economy as much as possible here for the CTs. But, I mean, Korn's sitting at 91. Spec's sitting at, what, it was like 8,700. So, I mean, money's looking pretty good right now for the Davenport University.
Yeah, they're looking good right now, economically speaking. It is the CT side, though, so it can definitely evaporate very quickly. And Mythic will just be going into this one with a pistol half by the saved op in the hands of Yuz. But if Yuz is able to get a couple more kills, again, economic damage of bomb plant, name of the game right now for Mythic. Those little details can really hurt a CT side in the long term. And Freak will get an extra smoke tossed over to him. Hate's got some apartments to control. All the way through bedroom. I think he's just going to be there to lurk out and catch somebody in rotation while the rest of the squad goes in towards B. That's where they're channeling the bulk of their forces. And Davenport have learned from that last time they played against pistols. They're just playing a little more passively here. CoJoMo lets that first shot go. Doesn't connect it, and he will just fall away a little bit longer. Wait a little bit more. And take a safe rotation. Yuz gets taken down very low, though. Presumably by a nade or a spray, and Flom's going to be the first one to hit the deck. Behind that smoke. Guns shuffling back and around. Cooper will get the op now. Mythic, 53 on the clock. Gonna audible it back towards the A site.
Oh, the CT setup, though.
No
They haven't
util,
even
though.
really moved. Yeah, no util, really. I mean, CoJoMo's kind of the one sitting with all the util. Nothing here for Mythic, either. They have to go for this pop. I mean, they have time to go back, but it would have to be right now. But look, they're going to keep pressing forward for this. So sure, just on the bicycle. Getting a quick lap in. Oh, he hears it now. The sound cue's here. That's the bomb. Looking for more. Makes it almost a triple. And there we go. It's mopped up, cleaned up. And the mess is gone.
No mess, no fuss for Davenport University. They keep 4 alive as well. Good for their economy. The guns are going to be back for Mythic, albeit a MAC-10 in the hands of Yuz because he saved the op 2 rounds prior. But now they're really starting to establish their CT side here. They're not letting things slip out of control. Things got a little weird there for a minute, but Davenport looking very controlled, very confident, very smooth here on the CT side. And Freak's going to lose that early banana battle, taking a lot of damage from the nade. 39 points of damage to be exact. He can get caught off as well, as that Molotov has faded, and Switcher's holding very aggressively. Gets the dink, but the power of the AK is stronger. Nade will finish the job, though. Good heads-up play from CoJo. It's still a 4v4, which does favor the T side, and a lot of pressure's been imposed over towards B. 3 players with car control. And Diaz going to rotate back as well. This B take can definitely work. Corn and Pug do have a Molotov, a couple of smokes, and the utility's going to wall on in, try and telegraph this take, try and force the players away, and they've used their utility, they've dumped it on site. Can they prevent the plant with this boost?
Oh, look at this double boost, though. Not able to see over it, but was trying to get a little bit of a jump spot. A little bit of a spam, but it actually will counteract as Yuz is able to find that Cooper with 1-2. Davenport University now, I think they're going to have to wave this white flag. They're going to have to just run. They're going to need to save these. Banking on Corn and Pug to get one of those kills quickly. Not able to happen. CoJo able to find that shot, though. Takes down Freakazoid. Won't matter, though. Spek's gone. He's already way out of this.
Yeah, he bailed. CoJo's sticking around potentially a little too long as well. Needs to keep that op. That is mission number 1 right now for Davenport. Keep the op up.
Oh, this positioning.
Your economy can get overwhelmed very quickly. Spek also might not be too long for this world. If they push down or if he pushes in, oh boy, that...
Cooper was ready. You could see it. You could see the X-ray. You could see Cooper was just waiting. He was expecting it. You know, honestly, I love that attempt, though. The fact that Spek was trying to say, you know what, I'm going to go for a cheeky peek, see if I can get a kill. If I do, works out huge. But, I mean, he's got the money, so it's fine, but almost unnecessary. It's one of those ones that, like, is it really worth going for that fight?
Is it fine, though?
Well, that's the thing. Like, is it fine? I don't know. Like, we'll give it a 60-40.
Because here's the thing. Look at the money now left over. He saves
exactly
the gun. It's considerably better.
Well, look at that. But, you know, Spek, he's a little frustrated, so he's just going to get the job done.
Yeah,
it's the opening duel. As Boggs would say, to the fire and the flames.
Well, he escaped the fire and the flames.
There you go.
He didn't get the kill through the fire and the flames, so.
Yeah, I guess he went through it.
It came in behind him.
This is why you say it. You just do it way better than I do.
Now, if only I could play that song.
There you go. That's a tough one.
Who wants to get me a guitar?
Actually, a switch up in the composition and the game plan. Whoa, so sure, able to find the one, but oh no, it doesn't get cleared.
Hate?
Oh, that is unusual. I guess he just put so much reliance on the entry to go through, but he knew that that player was done. Now Flom, not long for this world, and that's it. 7-4 now. Davenport University getting themselves a nice little bit of a lead, and it'll have to be a light round in the purchase department here for Mythic.
Another light purchase from Mythic. They chose to start on the T side as well. Davenport picked this map number 1 of Inferno. Overpasses map 2 picked by Mythic, and Vertigo our decider if we so need it. Pistols up again for Mythic on their T side. They've had a couple of rounds work out that way, but a lot of their wins have been based off of Davenport mistakes in positioning and overextension. Mythic haven't necessarily won a round yet, which is a bit concerning, especially considering map number 2. It might not be good for Davenport. It's good for Mythic, but Davenport have definitely had some close engagements on it as of late, so you can't necessarily say they're out of their depth on it. Spek and Pug gonna get only 1 kill for Pug. Freakazoid blind just drive-bys him with the MAC-10, jumps around the coffin. Good decision to reset the spray by Pug, and he'll get a 1-tap on the last guy. Goes back to the USP, and Spek just cleans it up perfectly. The poise from Coffin, phenomenal work from the individual of Davenport. And that'll be his 10th of the game. Nice little 3K hold from Coffins, though. And I hope he has stock at a Coffin company, because he's putting people in them.
Oh, This is kind of why I was saying the impact is a 1.22, and KPR is pretty high on this team. Things like that. That's what things spek does. Got the fancy gloves, getting some good kills. 2 bullet tap too. Like, oh my god.
Had 2 rounds of ammunition. Click mouse 1, got a kill.
That's really what it comes down to. Just hold and click mouse 1.
Just click head, forehead.
Go kill.
Yep.
Ooh, whoa. Whoa, wait, whoa. Freakazoid able to find 2. Now CoJo gets that a little bit of a trade, but it's just him now. It's by himself with that op. But now, actually, Mythic players are going to try to push through this. Oh, no. Oh, spek! He still gets away with it! He gets away with murder! He's able to find that kill. Gets... I don't even understand how he gets that, but, I mean, it was just a gap in the smoke.
You can flank Yuz.
Oh, yes, he can. And there it is. And now it's all down to CoJo. He has to get this shot. He's able to! Oh, what a beautiful shot! Catches the shoulder blade, able to find Flom, and now Cooper by himself. The Abadir brother's going to need to do something. It's caught with a grenade. He's down to 49 HP. And CoJo's playing this so well. I mean, he's just burning the clock. He's just waiting for his teammates to get here. Cooper has a tall task ahead of him. That'll be a good start. 2 more to go. Spots the shoulder now, Swisher. Oh, now he's just... Look at the position he's in. Now it's all about faking. He can actually... I don't think he can make this, though, Boggs.
Oh, he can make it across. But does he have time to plant the bomb is the better question.
Oh, this...
Yeah, he should
yeah,
have
he's
it.
gonna... He'll have... Oh, wow. And it all just came down to CoJo not having the scope in. There it is. He just gets it with that 5-second mark, so that's good. No more utility, though.
But it is A. And A is one of the hardest sites to retake. Doesn't matter if it's a 1v2, a 1v3 even. It's just too many different angles to clear. You can definitely isolate a couple of duels, and they're both coming the same direction, too. He doesn't necessarily plant it for himself, though. It's been a tap. And they've now seen where he is. It's just going to be a hole to swing! Switcher will trade and have just enough time to get the defuse. And he should be able to recover the op of CoJo, too. That should be around top middle. But Davenport narrowly escaped with that victory. Cooper brings it very close, and he got gifted a one-on-one towards Church. And the way he was able to escape, too, really good using the Molotov to guys off vision, too. The Molly smoke helping out, and CoJo wasn't scoped in on CT spawn. So the stars aligned for Cooper. He got the bomb down, gets Mythic another buy-up, and gives him a chance to try and get 6, which would probably be necessary here, seeing as Davenport looking very comfortable on their own map pick. Mythic haven't really been able to do too much to get anything really going against Davenport.
Oh, look at spek, though. He's still going to rush through this. I don't know if they heard the noise cue, but Freakazoid looks like he's ready. He's got this crosshair lined up. Smoke going to be thrown. Oh my goodness, some good nade damage, but Freak is able to find that kill. Now back to a 2-2. Op's still going to be actually rotated towards the safe site. So we see CoJo likes to go back and forth, of course. That's what you need to do, but in round number 14, looks like he will have the big green here. Oh, he hears it. Will he be able to find it? He will. He's gifted that one on a silver platter. Right back to an even footing now.
Smoke goes in towards arches for Mythic, but they're going to run in, and Pug's going to stop the first. Corn's in the corner, and he gets a free one onto Yuz. Little bait and switch between Pug and Corn. But the B-side has been opened in the process, and that allows Mythic to get the bomb down. Davenport clearing A, still thinking it's the Alpha side, but it's going down on Bravo. Freak's going to punch in those numbers and get that bomb down. He is very low on health, though. 10 HP. That Molotov in the hands of Pug can definitely be dangerous. Flom, 1-9 right now. Pop into Church with Freakazoid to crossfire here, but if they don't go through the Church angle, they completely circumnavigate the whole entire stack of Mythic. Now Freak's going to take the initiative, though he has an option to get a shot, but he cannot connect it. They're still going to clear out Church. Flom is going to spray down a second. They don't need to fight him. They just need to get to sight. Corn will hold the line, and the defuse is going to come through from CoJo. And Davenport continue to get another round on the board. They've just been stacking them on in the last bit. And Mythic still cannot buy a round. And again, it comes back to the fact that Mythic's rounds have come off of either superior firepower or exploiting Davenport's positioning and decision-making to get rounds. It hasn't been a round won without a mistake made by Davenport.
And we talked about this on the pre-show too. I mean, for Davenport University, like we said, they just played an event where they were able to play some European competition, and I mean, surely, I mean, they lost this map against the UK team, but I mean, it was a nail-biter. It was a 16-13, and now they're feeling a little bit fired up, and look at that, even there, it's Pug getting a bit more adventurous down in towards Banana, only able to find the 1 kill. He gets a trade back from Flom. And now it's going to be a change up once more. The op is going to be still placed at that A site, but look at Mythic now, Boggs. I mean, they are a little bit stuck in the mud. They're kind of in the bottom of Banana, finally making their way through this. Core going to take this first fight, though. This could be problematic. This could just not be a good time. Good utility, though.
And it's buying time here for Davenport. It's killing that clock. Mythic have to make a way onto the site. And there's the extra rotation of CoJo coming through as well as a smoke and a flash. Will toss the flash on high. Spek will get 1 and spray down to 2nd as Corn chimes in for another. Spek goes to the Deagle. He cannot get the last kill onto Hate, who's now in a 1v2, but he's very low on health. His time is on his side. CoJo's wormed his way into Church. And now Switcher's coming in through CT as well. Hate's expecting a banana rotation, but time his enemy. Firepower, HP, utility, everything stacked against him. And as soon as he crosses, he's surely done in by Switcher. 1 shot is all it takes. Crossing into the open, Switcher not clearing out close. Now he does spot him, spams him down to the railing. And with an 11-4 half, Davenport will take this one to the 2nd. We'll see you in just a little bit.
You love it, you wear it. What's your style? Get your merch at shop.eslgaming.com.
That's a pretty solid half for Davenport, wouldn't you, Les?
Oh, I can agree with you there, Boggs. Looking pretty nice and swift here from Davenport University. 11-4, now switched over to second half. In case you missed it, you're with Laws and Boggs and Jacob Halfman for ECL.
Now here's the thing. Davenport historically win about 12% more on their T side than they do on the CT side. They already won 11. This one should be in their favor, but Spek just can't get the Glock to work. Flom gets a free kill on him. And the Audible's going to go back in towards the B side. Yuz is holding around behind the smoke. Pug's going to jump around. The flash is a little bit late. And Pug takes a little bit of damage. He cannot cross. There's no smoke to watch off CT. And Flom's going to dome 2 more. Switcher 1v4. Swings away for 1. Goes for the cross into water. Taps away. Knows Yuz is stuck in oranges, but Yuz does not care. He gets out of the fight alive. And Mythic will win an all-too critical pistol round. Do not let the bomb go down either. Davenport, that was their fast track to a victory. They have to hop in the highway. Taking the slow route now. No more shortcuts. They gotta work for it.
Looking like a little bit of a Katy Perry song, Hot and Cold. I mean, these pistol rounds, it looks like, Davenport have it, and then all of a sudden, no, it doesn't matter. Now Mythic bringing it back to a 1-1. It's going to be Deagles and Tech 9s available here for Davenport University. No plant, no force. Looking like some players that are going to be inside a T-spawn. There we go, okay. Crisis averted. Thought it was maybe a little bug or something at first.
No, we don't have turrets here.
Oh man, too soon. Well, we're gonna have to see if somebody can be a turret and just lock a shot in. And we saw Swisher get a 4K in the first half. I mean, maybe. Oh, freak on the other side of this. And he's able to get 2, making it 3. Actually, no, sorry. That's going to be Cooper able to help it out. The Abadir brothers lock down Banana. Just bench pressing it. And there we go. 6th round now for Mythic.
And he just reminded me of the Swole Patrol days.
Those are the best days.
Those were good days, man. 10 out of 10. We had some epic names back in the day.
We really did. We really did.
Pretty sure they qualified for EPL under the Swole Patrol banner as well.
I'm pretty sure they did. Yeah, I think you're right.
99.9% sure they did.
That's a pretty high percentage.
It is pretty high, but there's still that 0.01% that I'm not confident. But Switcher's confident in the duel against Freak, and Flom gets mowed down by Pug. And the banana aggression from the CT side is met by some banana aggression from Davenport, and the Panthers pounce. This is a good start for them in the first gun round of the T side, and trying to get this one done as soon as possible, going to overpass quickly. Davenport are here for blood. They can smell it. Not in the water, because they're not sharks. They're technically panthers, and I don't think panthers like the water all too much, but they definitely have good noses. Is noses the plural of nose? It sounds so weird.
Oh no.
Oh!
Whoa, Cooper! Double plates, man, and now we're back to a 3-2. Mythic, they're down. But Davenport, do you get the sight now? The rotates are coming in. Some decent utility available here from Mythic. They got the triple flash with the HE. The HE will be used. Won't make a connection. Oh, but look at this. Everything's just re-smoked up. Now, Mythic, they gotta save this.
Yeah, they should not be going for this. They don't have money. They don't really have too much of a chance either. Just, they're going for it. They're going for it, Laz.
No, they're getting out now. Yaz has realized, nah, I think we're good.
Yeah, I'm sure that call came in from up top. From the likes of Flom or Cooper or... Well, Hate's gone, so much for saving. Only one gun will be saved. That's not really enough for Mythic here. They'll probably go for a half. They could go full buy here. Have Yuz drop an MP9 or a Nova over to Hate. What's the call going to be? They're going to go all in. Hate's going to be on a pistol or an SMG. 5.7 will be his turret. And Flom will go in for an MP9. It's not the worst buys considering it's Inferno and there's a decent amount of close range duels you can take with the SMG, the 5.7, but with economic reset on the line, Davenport would be able to get to 14 essentially for free. This is a really dire strait for Mythic to be in. And saving that extra rifle could have done so much to help them out. A little bit of nade damage towards speed. Look how much control towards car Davenport have right now. Pug's just leading the charge like it is a pug, just running up banana with his boys with a little bit of flashing over the top of a half wall, and that's about it to get full control of the B side car area, and they're just going to back away with it too. Just toying with Mythic.
Yeah, they're doing a good job of it, but now we can see the rotates coming in. Like you said, Flom, I mean, he's kind of sitting with a, not the best weapon in the world, but it is an MP9, better than some other ones we've seen, and Davenport University still putting this pressure on towards A. The smoke's going to come in, block off library. Actually, they might even try to use this and cross into Arch and go in towards B. And look at that, the bomb is actually leaning towards the bottom of Banana. Yes, this is going to be the split. So this kill from Pug, it has to happen. He needs to at least find one of these, but he won't be able to. Cooper just annihilates him, and now the bomb by itself needs to win this duel, but no, there it is. It's crumbled. The bomb is dropped inside a Banana. And these T's now, they have to make this a deathmatch round. They need to run and gun and get something moving quick.
Yeah, they gotta get rolling, they gotta get moving, they gotta get past Cooper, and he does go down first, but there's still 3 more down Banana. Corn and Spek are robbing him. They're just cutting him from the cob. And now Spek's gonna hold Corn's back as he gets away. Yuz has come through to try and save the day, as both his opponents are now about below half HP. Has a flash and a smoke, tosses in that flash, gets ready to smoke off CT. New box and first Orange's crossfire set up for Davenport, as Yuz has to make his way on through. Time his ally for now, does have a kit as well. Again, no more utilities, he's used it both. Has to be careful as the CT smoke fades, deals with Core, but Switcher swings out from U-Box and puts Yuz in a bag. 13-6, a very unorthodox way to win a round for Davenport. Not a round they'd like to repeat, they'd like the win, but make it a lot cleaner. And Mythic are going to call a timeout here as, yeah, their money is really bad. And their chances of winning this one are getting worse with every second.
I think it's the best analyzing I've ever heard from you. It's really bad. But I do agree with you. It is quite bad. It is quite bad indeed.
We got a Zeus.
Yeah, they got Zeus. Yeah, when you have a Zeus, you know you're desperate. You're just in a desperation mode where you're like, I need a gun. I need to get a kill with this. But, I mean, honestly, what we saw from Mythic, they played that whole first part of that really well. I mean, they got the bomb down. It was just, but they were so cluttered inside a Banana. But I thought the positioning from them could have been better. But Davenport just blitzed that thing, man. They like just, I don't even know. It wasn't even like they were there. It was easy peasy.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. USPs, a Deagle, a P250, a Smoke, a Flash, a Zeus, and no more Deagle. And no more
bait. That's a bait! Oh.
Yep. I love it. I love it so much.
I'm pretty sure that's the get right move. Go for the kill, drop the gun. A little bit of a sound cue. Oh, that is a perfect execution to it. And there we go. Everybody stays alive. Pretty clean round. Spek taking the only significant damage down to 22. Oh, but this is looking like a dominant performance here now with a 16 or 14-6 scoreline. This is an important round, and Mythic don't pick this up. I mean, they have full loss bonus, but or they're at 29 loss bonus. Sorry, but I mean, this is just not a doable situation if they lose this one.
Yeah, even still, it's a very rough one. They're down by 8. And they're stacking towards B, and it's still not really working out too well for him. Mac 10 gets flashed on through. Freak's going to get cleared out here by Pug just spraying away. Cooper will double, though. Good flash from Flom, and Cooper backs out of this one alive. Deals with CoJo as well. Switcher and Spek left wondering what has happened. At least they have the bomb in their control. They're going to rotate in towards the A side of things. But Spek's got a lot of work to do with his U counterpart. And Switcher's making all the noise in the world. The two players are in towards pit. Spek's got a smoke down to get around. And Switcher needs to get this kill. Has a smoke to try and back out of this one, but time. The rotations are coming through. The smoke spam works. Switcher won. Can't get the second. 7th round, a critical 7th, potentially a game-saving 7th, put on the board for Mythic.
A critical round indeed. It was much needed here for Mythic. But it's a long road ahead here. I mean, we're talking 7 rounds to get back to a tie game. We've seen it. It's been done. It's round by round now for Mythic. In their money situation, like we said, look at this. I mean, even though they won the round, they full purchase back up, and they're still scraping the barrel right now. And now Flom putting a bit more pressure towards this banana. He's going to be close on by with Freak. But now, look at this. Davenport University, they've actually pushed all the way into bracket. Oh, they might be able to catch off Cooper off guard, maybe. Just maybe. Oh, that timing. Oh, that timing is phenomenal. They just creeped through the smoke. Cooper was looking at it, then looks at the wrong time. And it's allowed them to get into this gap, able to get themselves into the site. But Yuz, he has to stop this. He needs to be a barricade. And it's looking like his teammates are going to do that for him.
Bomb is down in an angle, will dink down Spek, but he's got a help from Switcher, and he finds Hate as well over the smoke. It's all done to Yuz, the foot shows, and Spek wins it. 15-8 for Davenport. Map point here, and a round which sends Mythic back to the bargain bin. Actually, the bargain bin might be a step too high. They're dumpster diving for a buy here.
No, they have to. I mean, they had nothing to work with. I mean, Hate's the only one with a rifle. Map point for Davenport. 23 kills from Spek. 21 here from Swisher. We talked a lot about Spek in the pre-show, as well as Swisher. Some top of the stats here on this team on the Davenport squad. Pulling up their weight. Double stack towards us. Oh, Spek actually gets a little bit close with that spam. Almost able to find it. Oh, a little bit of an overwhelmness. And they're getting hunting now. They haven't been able to find him, though. But look at that now. Bracket control. Ooh. Again in control.
Oh, Freak got that kill. Could have worked. But Yuz goes forward as well. Goes to his death. Flom just staying alive towards Porch and Pillar. Does so much damage, but cannot get the kill. CoJo's pushed towards Speedway. And he chases away Cooper a little bit as the bomb's going to go down on A. They still have to deal with Hate, though, who's hiding in the stairwell. Swings out wide for Pug. And now with the B site wide open, Switcher, you got to knife out run this, buddy. You're going to get caught. He's been spotted by Hate. There's no way the bomb gets away here unless Switcher wins this fight. Oh, Hate's expecting him around. Hate's doing his due diligence here, but he shows he doesn't clear the right side. And that's going to be the game. The map number 1 goes the way for Davenport. It was their pick, but a very strong performance in the end. 16-7 on Inferno. And now we're going to head towards map number 2. We'll see you in a bit.